Kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to your Thankful Thursday. Yes, this is the day of the week that we concentrate on gratitude, the attitude of gratitude. So today we're going to be looking at 4 steps to an attitude of gratitude, how to get more gratitude into your life, how to make it part of your daily routine. And I'm going to turn my phone off because it's been ringing, it's been going nonstop this morning. So an attitude of gratitude means that you operate in a place of abundance instead of a place of scarcity or fear. So when you're in that positive frame of mind, you are putting out the positive vibes, and we talk about this a lot. You put out the positive vibes and you attract the positive vibes back to you. Remember that boomerang effect or the mirror effect. What you put out, you get back. So when you come from a place of gratitude, you're coming from a place of abundance, a place of love. It's so much fun. And expressing gratitude, they've actually done studies on expressing gratitude, and they found that it raises your happiness levels by 25%. How cool is that? Just by having that attitude of gratitude, you're raising your happiness by 25%. Whoo! Just by saying thank you. Wow, that's so cool. And a sincere thank you as well. So the first step is keep a journal. Every morning, get up, write in there what you're grateful for, because you always start the day. When you start the day with a grateful heart, it means you're coming from that place of love and abundance, and it means the rest of the day is going to go better than if you do the gratitude at the end of the day. I do gratitude both morning and night. But I don't actually write it in my journal until the evening. I lay in bed and I think about all the things I'm grateful for. Then I get up and start my day. And when I go to bed, before I go to bed at night, I sit down and I journal. And in that journal, I also put the things that I'm grateful for that happened to me during the day. So I'm not writing the journal in the morning, but I may start doing that. But begin your day with a grateful heart. It's a fantastic way to start the day. People think I need to cut back on coffee. Here's a big secret: I don't drink coffee, and the tea and most of the times I'm drinking herbal tea, which has no caffeine in it. Occasionally I will have a green tea with lemon and honey in it, but that's the only dose of. Oh, then I have my daily bouts of chocolate. There's a little caffeine in chocolate. The second step is to express your gratitude to others. And this could be, somebody holds a door open for you. Say thank you. I say, hey, thank you. I appreciate that. You have a great day. Or, just expressing thank you. I had a client come over, not a client, I had my groceries got delivered, when my groceries last got delivered sometime last week. I wasn't immediately outside after the person left because I had to come and put my slippers on. So I wasn't going to go out in socks, although I have done that a couple of times. But anyway, there's a couple of things I needed to finish up before I went, and I knew they were going to be fine because it was cold outside. Everything was in the shade. There was only one thing that was there that was frozen, and then a couple of things that needed to be refrigerated, but it was going to be okay for 5 minutes. And during that pause of time, my neighbor across the way came out and noticed that my groceries were sitting there. He saw the door was open, but and he came over and knocked on the screen door and just wanted to know if I was here, and realized that my groceries had been delivered, because he was going to make sure that they were if I wasn't here, that he would take my frozens and my refrigerator stuff, and because he was concerned about the frozen stuff and refrigerator stuff. I thought that was really sweet. So I expressed to him how much I appreciated the fact that he took the time to come over and do that, and how much I appreciated that. But write thank you notes too. If there's people, somebody sends you gifts, and I know I'm going to be writing a lot of thank you notes over the next couple of weeks. I've got one batch of mail arriving either today or tomorrow, and then the second batch will be arriving sometime next week. I can't remember which day. And I know there's going to be a lot of thank you notes that I'm going to be writing, because the 2 batches of mail that are coming in have all my birthday and Christmas stuff from December. So I sort of feel really guilty about the fact that it's been sitting there for so long. But it's just been a very hectic time, and it's just taking the time to get that stuff sent out. I'm kind of relieved that it's on its way. So I'm going to be writing a lot of thank you notes over the next couple of weeks as I thank people for cards and gifts and whatever else is in there. Who knows? Who knows what's in there? But write thank you notes. Send somebody, somebody sends you a birthday card or sends you a gift. take the time to write them a thank you note and let them know how much you appreciate it. It's all part of that, coming from that place of abundance. Acknowledge other people. So when you're acknowledging other people, saying thank you, they're holding a door open for you. They received your mail instead of theirs or something, and so your mail got caught up in theirs, so they return it to you, and you say thank you. Always express gratitude. Somebody, crossing the roads around the campground and stuff, where people stop and wave you across. Just acknowledging them, giving them a wave and saying thank you. Even if they can't hear you, they can still read the thank you on your lips. And give them a friendly wave and a big smile. Goes a long way. Somebody picks up your dog poop in the park, say thank you when you're on your way over to pick it up, and they happen to pick it up for you because they're picking up their own at the same time. Say thank you. When somebody does something for you, acknowledge them. Write thank you notes. Write thank you notes to people who have had influences in your life. Do you have coaches who had a major impact on your life? Do you have a school teacher who had a major impact on your life? How about writing a thank you note to people in your life for the influence, like your parents for raising you, grandparents if they raised you, whatever your family dynamics were, the people that raised you, have you ever thanked them for doing that? And then I came across this quote, and I don't know who said it, but it's, who you become isn't determined by the end. Oh, this is with number 3, to celebrate the steps along the journey and be present in the moment. So this is number 3. And the quote said, who you become isn't determined by the end goal. Rather, it's determined by the person you become along your journey to success. And this is, as you're coming along that journey to success and you complete each step, taking time to enjoy that moment, to celebrate it, and just be present in the moment, not worrying about the end result. You've completed this step. Take the moment out to be present, to feel that emotion running through you, and to be grateful for it and to celebrate it. And that's step number 3. Number 4 is reflect or meditate on gratitude. So when something nice happens to you, just take a few minutes to enjoy that feeling and meditate on it. If you get you could be standing in line at a supermarket, or standing in line somewhere. Could be standing in a line somewhere, waiting in queue to get vaccinated or whatever it is. Just take that moment just to sit back while you're waiting and just reflect on the good stuff that's happened to you so far today and be thankful for it. Also, be thankful if things haven't gone your way that day, because somewhere in there you have learned a lesson along the way. Something goes wrong. What happened? Why did it go wrong? And be grateful for that learning moment. It could be that you've been held up at some other place that's taken longer than anticipated, so now you're running late to another place, but you never know why you got held up at that time. It could be that there was an accident along the way that, had you been on time, you may have been involved in some accident along the way. So be grateful for the fact that you got held up, so that whatever was waiting for you, if you were on time, didn't get a chance to happen. You never know. Everything happens for a reason. We may not know the reason that something happens. We may never know the reason that something happens. And there's stuff going to be out there we're never going to know the reason that it happened. So be grateful. Be grateful that you're running late. I always look at the clock and my first initial thought was, oh my gosh, I'm running late on this. And I'm like, nope, stop. I am exactly where I need to be at this point in time. It doesn't matter that I might be 5 minutes late for something, which I absolutely hate being late, but I'm exactly where I need to be at that point in time. And I'm grateful that I'm exactly where I need to be in that point in time, because it means that there is something out there that I am that the reason I am late is because I have to avoid whatever is out there, or something better is coming along, which is why I need to be late. Because if I was on time, I would miss the something better. So I just say thank you to the universe, to God, whoever you want to say thank you to. I just say, thank you. I am grateful to be where I am at this exact point in time, which is exactly where I'm supposed to be. So, turn things around. Don't look at things as like, oh, there's always these bad things happening to me. Because when you start thinking that way, yeah, bad things are going to keep happening to you. Switch the thinking. Start being grateful, because you never know what's out there. There's some big master plan out there that we will never know of, and we just play a small part in it, but we play a significant role in that part. And think about things like, and this brings it home to me every time, is the movie It's a Wonderful Life. You know, when George gets a chance to see, if he had never been born, what people's lives would have been like. It's that ripple effect. We may feel like we're small and insignificant in the great scheme of things. Yes, we are small in the great scheme of things, but we are in no way insignificant. What we do in this time, in this moment, right here, right now, has a ripple effect that goes out and impacts lives along the way. We may never know how many people's lives we impact. Just being here, right now, and learning and just deciding, making a decision, oh, I'm going to write some thank you notes today. And making that decision and following through with it, you never know what is going to happen with those ripples that you send out. So go out today, be grateful for every moment, good or bad, otherwise, and find a way to think about it. If you are running late, just stop and think, thank you, I am exactly where I need to be at this point in time. Don't start thinking, oh my God, I'm running late. No, I am exactly where I need to be at this point in time, because there is a reason. Either you are missing something bad had you been on time, or you are now in time for something better. Think about that. So always be grateful for where you are at this exact moment in time for whatever it is that you're going through. If you're having to stand in line and wait for something, if you're waiting in line for something and it's taking longer than anticipated, be thankful for that, because it means something better is coming along. That's it from me for now. Have a super fantastic, sparkling day full of gratitude, and we will catch you guys later this evening. Hei konera.